I sat on the bus on my way to school, listening to music and paying little to no attention to the other students. At one of the stops, my mind snapped back into reality. I looked towards the small house. Tommy's house, I thought. A hand slipped through the drapes of the window and waved the bus driver to move on. He's sick, I thought, paying no large amount of attention to the situation. The day flew by. I watched the local news channel after school, and what I heard paralyzed me. Tommy's entire family was murdered that day by an unknown suspect. After hearing this news, I moved back up to my room and quietly fell asleep. The next day I sat on the bus. We drove past Tommy's house, and the bus driver, unaware of Tommy's family's fate, stopped at his home. As I was about to get up and explain to her what had happened, something had caught my eye. A pale hand slipped through the drapes of the window and waved the bus driver to move on. I sat on the bus, terrified. After a night of carousing with his buddies, Billy was ready to head home. "Are you sure you want to walk home by yourself?" asked Todd. "You've heard the rumors, right?" "What rumors?" asked Billy. "You know, the problem with vampires?" He said that last word almost in a whisper. "Oh God, I can't believe you're taking that seriously." "Why shouldn't I?" "Because it's ridiculous, that's why. I need to get home. It's late. The sun is almost up." Todd shrugged. "Suit yourself, man, but if you get killed tonight, don't say I didn't warn you." "I won't say anything. I'll be dead," Billy called back as he started walking. The echoing laughter from the guys made him smile. He hadn't been walking long when he heard something rustling in the dark. He stopped and looked around. The noise had also stopped. He cursed his own paranoia and continued, but he couldn't shake that feeling. A moment later, he heard it again, louder. His fear turned to anger. "Who's there?" he roared. Nobody answered. He told himself that he was just being stupid and the last thing he should do, either way, was to get home as quickly as possible. He was just about to turn around when something charged him from the shadows. It happened so fast he had no time to brace himself as the hulking figure hit him like a freight train. The next thing he knew, he was pinned to the ground by a burly man with a look of crazed hatred on his face. His eyes burned with a mixture of fury and disgust. "Who the hell are you?" Billy demanded. "What do you think?" he said in a low, hoarse voice. And then Billy knew. This was the killer everybody had been whispering about. The vampire problem wasn't just a rumor. The man reached in his tool belt and took out 2 items that sent a wave of panic through Billy. He squirmed violently, but it was no use. His attacker was too strong. He shoved the wooden stake against Billy's chest and raised the hammer high. Billy screamed in terror. His fangs glistened in the moonlight.